Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're hoping to bounce back tonight after losing their first game of the NBA Cup. Checked in for Los Angeles. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So the Lakers 5 right now. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Doncic out there with MP. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 15-4 run. MP passes to Ayton. Outside for Murray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Doncic finds MP. Back to Doncic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. The drive by MP. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now we'll hear from Allie McCord since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back over to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Green the pass to Murray. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
That is special body control there by Murray against that contact in the paint. Still able to get it to fall.
Here's Queen. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Murray against MP. Murray down low. And Queen gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Saddiq Bey is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Yves Missi. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Fears in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. MP with the bounce pass. Poole with the steal. Alvarado with it. Now defended by MP. And they take the lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
So great talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Reeves finds MP. For the 3, MP defeats the perimeter defense.
Timeout. MP plays with no fear. And what's incredible is he's really just scratching the surface of his ability.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Zion Williamson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Jones checked in for Fears. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. The Lakers also making some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. Kleber with a screen on Murray. MP kicks to Hachimura. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And LeBron's subbed in for Austin Reeves. Down low, here's Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on MP.
And what you really like about Murray is the fact that he impacts the game at both ends. He's long, athletic, and he plays with an edge.
Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Well, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end. That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
Good on both. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And it's James missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Queen. Now, Poole. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really patient play there by Poole. He didn't rush it up against the clock.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Jordan Poole. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
MP passes to Doncic. And here is Vanderbilt. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Murray outside. Hands it from downtown. Murray's got 17.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
MP against Murray. And there it is for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray, the pass to Queen. New Orleans moving it around. Vanderbilt against Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And here is Murray. From deep. Here's Queen. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Pelicans ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but...
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Lakers.
Where's the...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Bay comes in for Zion Williamson. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. MP's checked in for Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. MP out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injury.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson. But the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
MP way outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Fear. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to MP. And Jones
Finish, bro.
Well, his
Finish
poor
them.
shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Bay, no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Ayton. Pelicans pull it
Really
in.
good.
Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. In the pass to Bay. He takes it in, and Bay throws it down.
And look at Bay. Moving at full speed, not letting anyone get in his way.
Here's the screen. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart's checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. MP kicks to Hayes. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
Shoot that blind,
They
man.
lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Eve Messi is out there with Williamson. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Fears in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Pelicans leading by 9. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen here, Ford. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Mr. Williamson shoots over Doncic, and there's Williamson on the assist from Fear. Williamson's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Pelicans, Jones checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Murray subbed in for Fears. He's checked in for Vanderbilt. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. MP outside. 16 feet away. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
On the wing, Murray. Covered by MP. Williamson outside. Lock at 6. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Now James. Now MP. Williamson there for the rebound. Pelicans leading by 12. Murray left side. And it misses.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Ayton sets the pick for MP. And hit the 3. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Murray, launches it, a three-pointer, good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Fears with it, working on Hayes. Good work there as it goes. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
With the drive.
MP. The assist. Marcus Smart. Los Angeles foul. MP. Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for New Orleans.
All free throws good from Poole. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Huge.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the...
He's checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Number 10, MP.
On the court for the Lakers, James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's MP. And it's Vanderbilt in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, MP. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins, covered by MP. Turner, a screen on MP. Just 5 on the clock. Rollins gets the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Lakers trail by 12. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
ABA, well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. For 3, James.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
And he misses again, now 0 for 3. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard. And and signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Chomps, thanks very much. Rollins, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Here's MP. He takes it in. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's actually the worst
rebound number 9 now.
shot I've ever missed in 2K.
I think
that was the most wide open shot I've ever missed.
Jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Most wide open layup.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
That was a good possession.
How did that not go in? You're completely behind me. I mean, in front of them.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And the 10-footer finds the target. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Baseline try. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 11.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. Great game for him. Double-double now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Turner. Trent against Reeves. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Reeves. From the arc. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Bobby Portis, Cole Anthony out there with Jackson. Then it's Green, and it's Kuzma in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Milwaukee leading by 17. Anthony with it. He played a great game against Charlotte. Kuzma outside. Back to Anthony. Kuzma outside. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Anthony misses. Lakers trail by 17. And stolen by Jackson. Pass to Anthony. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Green. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Jackson. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Lakers. They're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference.
When I look at the Lakers, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Portis. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 19. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Oh, another miss by MP.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Turner for 3. Another shot. Good work defensively by James. Lakers trail by 19. Hachimura finds MP. Chalk up 2 there.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Smart against Kuzma. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Screen by James. Out to Hachimura. The 3 is up. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Smart. Down low, Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Here's Rollins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Reeves is checked in for Ayton. Turner for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 19. Vanderbilt finds MP. Pass to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
When I look at the Bucks, they've had a few bright spots. Still looking for consistency, but it's hard to get a good read on teams this early.
Yeah, everybody's still in the feeling. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Bucks.
I'll tell you one thing.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double,
taking a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And MP subbed in for Reeves. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Porter looks it over. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka Doncic is out there with MP, and it's Hayes in at the center position. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else, so I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you, BA.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Kuzma. They set the pick. Here's Rollins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rollins has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, nice decision from Kuzma there. Just breaking down the defense in the screen and roll action.
Looking to get it going. And he gets the bucket. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Here's Rollins, covered by MP. Here they come with numbers in transition. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Trent. Pass to Turner. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's already notched it. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Anthony is out there with Green, and it's Portis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Pass to Anthony. Into the lane. And Anthony slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
MP, the pass to Hachimura. Now MP. Hayes with a screen on Anthony. A deep 3 from MP. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Green, the pass to Anthony. And he drives in. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it.
Slicing his way inside. I like seeing Hachimura put it on the deck and capitalize.
Portis with a screen on Smart. Kuzma, the pass to Anthony. Connects from downtown. Anthony's got 9 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
To the paint. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
MP shot is off. The Bucks have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Portis. Out to Anthony. The 3-ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. MP against Anthony. Hachimura with a screen on Anthony. And here's MP from outside. Pure from 3-point range.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
As outsiders watching the games, we don't know what players are thinking, feeling. There are nights every year where, for whatever reason, the team just...
I don't like that term, Dom.
Over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Dominic. And that...